Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Danger here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the top 5 best Pokemon for raid battles. And if this gets enough likes, I'll do a follow-up video for the top 5 Pokemon for Gigantamax raid battles, or top 5 Gigantamax Pokemon for raid battles, whatever sounds cool to you guys. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you like and make sure you do subscribe if you are new with notifications on. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first Pokemon that I want to cover today, you know, for our little top 5 thing, I guess, is Grimmsnarl. And all these Pokemon are gonna have life orbs, and the reason why is because life orbs give a 1.3 times boost, or a 30% boost to moves, and that's just gonna help us because with solo raids, I do all my guys on solo raids, if you don't know. But for solo raids, you want to take down the Pokemon as fast as possible because it's not so much you that's worrying about getting taken down, it's your partners and the NPC characters that you're worried about losing all your lives through them. So life orb is going to help you get as much damage as possible. You're going to see most of these Pokemon in this list do have a really good HP stat, all their EVs and HP. And if you don't know what EVs are, I have a guide above. But yeah, EV training, natures are gonna, you have to know what those are to efficiently use these Pokemon to their, you know, fullest potential. So yeah, I have a whole playlist on stuff like that if you guys do want to check that out. But if you already know, or you're gonna just wait till later, yeah. So I have max HP on this Grimmsnarl, so you can take hits and also take hits from that life orb. And then you know, I have max attack, so big damage. And then we have the Prankster ability. Basically, status moves have priority raised to 1. So depending on the move that the enemy is using, I guess in the case of raid battles, our priority is 1. So we can get things like Light Screen and Thunder Wave up really quick. It's a cool ability. I mean, for raid battles, it's all right. I guess you can like go in, maybe put up a Light Screen when you Dynamax. But the other abilities have to do with items, so Prankster fits the most. Thunder Wave is going to be really cool. I like how you can Thunder Wave Dynamax Pokemon and Gigantamax Pokemon. I like that a lot. You know, you can slow them down. But the best strategy that I found, at least for solo raiding, is to Dynamax turn 1. Turn 1, you definitely want to Dynamax. You don't want to wait. So maybe with Grimmsnarl, you Dynamax right away. Then when you Dynamax, put up that Light Screen, and, you know, Thunder Wave. And Grimmsnarl is good against, you know, Pokemon like Gardevoir, Hatterene, you know, fighting type Pokemon like Machamp is really good for. You know, you put Spirit Break on it, and yeah, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. So that's Grimmsnarl. Let's go over Conqueror now. I brought Conk into a few raids. I really do like Conqueror. Actually, our Gigantamax Snorlax guide that we posted day 1, we use Conqueror. I know a lot of people are struggling, so maybe, hopefully this will help you here. So I am running a Life Orb. In the video, I ran a Burn Orb and then Guts, which raises his attack by 1.5 and ignores Burn having physical damage, or halving physical damage, because if you don't know, if a Pokemon's burned, it lowers the damage by 1.5, like it lowers it. But with Guts, it ignores that burn status condition. You still take damage from burn, but it also raises your attack, or your attacking moves, by 1.5. So you not only cannot get hurt by a status move, but you also, you know, have a boosted attack, which is cool. So you could run Guts if you want. Maybe if you have a way to get burned or something, you could run Guts and then a Life Orb as well. But for this, I'm gonna run Iron Fist, Life Orb, 1.3 damage, and we're gonna do Hammer Arm because, oh yeah, sorry, Iron Fist Pokemon's punch-based attacks do 1.2 times power. So Hammer Arm, Hammer, Punch, Hammer Arm. Okay, so that's doing 1.2 times. Fire Punch, and then I have Power Up Punch to get some health back, and then Stone Edge is really good too. It's not a punching move. Maybe you could put Close Combat on it instead of Hammer Arm if you want, but depending on how many EVs you have and your IVs and stuff like that, you might not be able to take hits. But if you think Close Combat, if you're like maxed out and everything, Close Combat would be really good. But yeah, that's Conk. He's a beast. He's a tank. Speed isn't really that big of a factor. We do have a Pokemon for speed though, and for like more support than actually just soloing, so we will get into that. But yeah, these are just like you definitely want like slower, bulky Pokemon for solo raids with max HP for Life Orb, since Life Orb takes away from HP. So yeah, that's where Conqueror, Grimmsnarl, and this next Pokemon come into play. So let's just get right into it. So next on the list, we got Copper Hacha. Copper Hacha is a beast. Again, life orb. And Copper Hacha is going to be running sheer force. I love Copper Hacha. I really want to make a singles ranked team around this Pokemon. Actually, I already started. Really awesome Pokemon. I love him. This Pokemon's attacks with secondary effects have 1.3 power and nullifies the effects. At first, you're like, what does that even mean? So if the attack has a positive effect, secondary effect, it cancels out that positive effect and it'll instead give you 1.2 or 1.3 times power for that attack. So for example, Zen Headbutt has a 20% chance to flinch. So all right, just realized you can't even see the calculator here, but I'm an idiot. But yeah, so 80 times 1.3, 104, and then times the same type attack bonus is 1.5, so 1.5, and then 156. So you're doing a good amount of damage between sheer force, the same type attack bonus, and we got life orb, so that's another 1.3 damage. So you're doing 202 Pokemon rounds down, unfortunately. So you're doing 202 outputted damage just from ability, item, and the same type attack bonus, which if you don't know, same type attack bonus, if a steel Pokemon uses a steel type move, same type attack bonus, it gives you a 1.5 increase in attack or in power. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then max steel spike can get up to like 130 power, so 130 times 1 point, whatever. Okay, it's big damage. You guys get the point. So yeah, he's really cool. I like to put Zen Headbutt on him. Power Whip has no additional effects, but it has some good coverage. Maybe he gets a Dreadnought and cool Pokemon like that. Iron Head, of course, and Outrage for things like Dragapult, which is really cool. Yeah, Dragapult, just Dragon type Pokemon. Really good stuff here. And I think he gets Play Rough. Yeah, he gets Play Rough. So if you don't want like Power Whip, you can even put Play Rough on here for other, to cover other Pokemon like Dragon Pokemon. Maybe instead of Outrage, you put Play Rough and then you put Power Whip on. It's all depending on what raid you're doing, what you have accessible to you. But yeah, some really cool stuff. And then 252 HP, attack, and yeah, big damage. So let's go into Obstagoon. I really like Obstagoon, and this is a top 5 list. This isn't top 5 of all time. It's just based off my experience. I could probably do multiple top 5 lists, but this is the ones that I found really beneficial. So number 4. Yeah, we got Obstagoon. He's really awesome. 252 in HP, so he can take life orb damage and hits. 252 attack, really cool stuff. And then 4 in speed. And what we're running on this is close combat, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch, just so he can get all around coverage. And reason we're also using him for all around coverage, not specific Pokemon, like maybe some movesets and ideas we had for the past Pokemon we just covered, is because he has the ability Defiant. This Pokemon's attack is raised by ×2 or by 2 for each of its stats that is lowered by a foe. Not ×2, just 2 stages, sorry. By 2 for each of its stats that's lowered by foes. Your stats are always lowered by the foes because they're always using Dynamax moves. So that's when this comes into play. Your attack gets boosted. You're doing really cool stuff. Ooh, I just realized I didn't set the natures. Adamant nature. Yeah, you definitely want adamant natures for these. Sorry about that. Adamant and adamant. Yeah, all these Pokemon definitely want adamant. I'll probably put like a thing of text in the beginning or something, but it's a race car. So yeah, you're always gonna get your stats lowered by Dynamax Pokemon, and you're gonna have crazy attack stat because they're just computers. They don't really know what they're doing, and this is really good against like Gengar. If you're going against a Gengar, this thing's not even gonna hit you, so it's really dope. And like I said, you can bring this into multiple raids. Frostmoth, Fire Punch, other Pokemon, Ice Punch, and then you got like that, you know what I'm saying. So really cool stuff here. And even if it's not super effective, like you still have really good moves. And if you want to throw a normal move on here, you could do that as well. Like you could throw Body Slam on here for the same type attack bonus, and then maybe like a dark move like Night Slash for the same type attack bonus, 1.5 damage along with a life orb. So yeah, really cool stuff. And then for my friends who really love fast boys, I have a Lucario. Now I I actually haven't used Lucario personally, but I've seen footage of people using Lucario, and I've been in raids online with my friends who use Lucario, and just looking at him, his type coverage and stuff, I think it could be really good. And I wanted to add a fast Pokemon on here, a normal type of moveset, I feel like. So we're going to be running Lucario, Life Orb, and Justified. This Pokemon's attack is raised by 1 stage after it's damaged by a dark type move. So you could purposely bring him into a dark type raid. You know, Pokemon with dark type moves maybe that you know of. And yeah, just have him get boosted by Justified. Or you could make him other abilities too. But for the sake of raiding and dark type raids especially, yeah, this would be really good. I have Cross Chop on here because you know, close combat's cool. This is an adamant Pokemon as well, or Jolly. I have Jolly on here as well, just so he's faster. But for raids, you could even give him an adamant candy or whatever and then switch it up. But yeah, I have Cross Chop on here. 100 power, 100 times 1.3. What is that? Is that like 130? I don't know. 100 times 1.3, 130. Oh my god, quick maths. Yeah, so 130 power from Cross Chop is good enough. Now you could do close combat, that's 120 power, and then you can do 120 times 1.3 equals 156. Oh yeah, and then times the 1.5 same type attack bonus, so you're doing some good damage. And then you could, you know, Cross Chop too. But he's really frail and he can't take a lot of hits from these really beefy Pokemon, so you have to be careful. That's why I like Cross Chop better. But maybe close combat will enable you to take a lot of, or to, you know, kill this thing a lot faster, the Dynamax Pokemon a lot faster. If you're soloing this, it might be more beneficial. So it depends. If you're with friends, I would say Cross Chop. If you're alone, you're maxed EV and all that good stuff, close combat for sure. And then I got Crunch on here just for coverage, just a coverage move, nothing special. Meteor Mash, same type attack bonus, 90 power, really good stuff. You can cover, you know, fairy type Pokemon with Meteor Mash really well. So yeah, that's good. And I have Stone Edge just for coverage. Like I said, you could put other moves on here. Like if you want Ice Punch for something, go ahead. I think he learns all the punching moves and stuff. And you can even run, if you don't want, you don't have to run an adamant one. Like he has a better special attack stat as well. I just like all the coverage he gets with adamant nature and attack nature. But if you really wanted to, you could run a special attacking Lucario set for raiding, and then, you know, you just trick this thing out. So you can give this thing Dragon Pulse, you can give this thing Final Get, well, maybe not, but you can give this thing Focus Blast, 120 power, really crazy. You can give this thing, you know, just Steel Beam, like a bunch of crazy moves. So it's all depend. That's the cool thing about raid battling, is you're not going online, you're not using this for competitive, you don't have to stress about that, you know, whatever. This is all you, all solo, all with your friends. And yeah, cool stuff like that. So you're free to experiment. And I know people like to raid a lot. We have a bunch of events coming up, so I wanted to get this video out. And yeah, like I said, if you guys like this, I'll do the top 5 Gigantamax Pokemon and other cool stuff. So let me know what you guys think. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one very, very soon. Stay blessed, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I love you. My name's Deja. Peace.